You ever meet someone who says they're 52 years old and you're like, wait, how? It's like they've figured out this whole Benjamin Button thing and they're living life aging backwards. Meanwhile, you're like me in your 40s and your knees are already developing arthritis and you notice more and more gray hairs every time you look in the mirror. It's just like they just keep appearing. Yeah, it's brutal. But here's the thing. People who look younger than their age aren't just lucky. Well, okay, some of them are, but most of them are doing things that the rest of us just aren't. Let's break down these 11 things these time-twisting unicorns are doing differently, and how you can also start aging in reverse. 1. They practice gratitude and humility. First up, they're humble. It may sound a little weird, but it's true. If someone hits that genetic jackpot and is genetically predisposed to aging more slowly, they are very aware that they are #blessed. Maybe she was just born with it. I don't know. They've inherited things like skin elasticity, high collagen production, and quick cellular repair. Gratitude for biological blessings keeps you mentally young, and humility keeps you from becoming that person who thinks that everyone is just jealous of you. 2. They respect the power of the sun. Sunshine is amazing, until it's not. As a natural redhead, the sun is my sworn enemy. We hate each other. Yes, you do need vitamin D for your health and well-being, but no, you do not need to lay out and roast for hours like a rotisserie chicken. That's a one-way ticket to a whole boatload of issues. And if you're a tanning addict, hate to break it to you, but your skin is going to pay the price for your worshiping the sun. People who look young religiously wear sunscreen. They also swear by hats, sunglasses, and shade. Take it from a redhead. Basically, they treat UV rays like the enemies they are. So I don't want to hear about your UV9 fixation. And if you're a redhead, you wear SPF 100, a rash guard, a hat, sunglasses, you sit in the shade, and you somehow still end up fighting for your life out there. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Remember, tan now, wrinkle later. If you must, learn to embrace the self-tanner. It's much safer than getting it from outside. 3. They eat right. People who look younger than they are probably aren't living on a diet of hot Cheetos and iced coffee. Sorry. Antioxidants, leafy greens, and berries are staples in their diets. And yeah, we mean actual berries, not a berry-flavored energy drink. Processed food, sugar, and junk accelerate a process that is called glycation, which damages collagen prematurely. Those who look young eat for their skin, not for their cravings. They also stay hydrated to keep their skin healthy, so make sure you're getting your water every day. Very important. 4. They stay active. Youthful people tend to stay moving, and it's not just because they want to look fit or swole or whatever. They're active to keep their blood flowing, their skin glowing, and their posture strong. Personally, I work out because I'm trying to make sure my body works as well as it can as I age, which is a good reason. It's a very real thing. Your body's going to break down, but we can work to try and counteract that. Looking younger is just an added benefit. You don't need to be out there running marathons, but you also shouldn't spend all day hunched over at your desk or lounging on your couch. Even a walk helps, but especially women, as you age, strength training becomes vital. And as a bonus, movement keeps your energy up, and energy? That's youthful AF. 5. They take care of their skin. Shocking, I know, they take care of themselves. Yeah, we've all had times in our lives when we just grabbed like the 15-in-1 body wash and scrubbed away at our faces with a prayer and a hope that it would work. Or you used that St. Ives scrub if you grew up in the 90s, and you followed that up with whatever moisturizer was on the bathroom counter. Nothing special, probably like Jergens or Vaseline lotion. Anyway, our faces and our bodies actually have very different needs, which is why there are different products for face and body. People who look younger than they are have a skincare routine that probably involves gentle cleansers, moisturizers, exfoliation, and maybe some retinol, high hyaluronic acid, or vitamin C. 6. They don't skimp on sleep. Sleep is not optional. Gonna say that again. Sleep is not optional. It's extremely important to our health and well-being. People who look young don't brag about surviving on 4 hours because they were out hustling. They're clocking in a full 7 to 9 hours a night. They get bonus points if they sleep on their backs and use a silk pillowcase. Why? Because pillow creases turn into wrinkles, and ain't nobody got time for that. 7. They avoid things that accelerate aging. Cigarettes, excessive alcohol, and chronic stress are the aging fast-track trio. Smoking breaks down collagen, makes skin dull and lifeless, and increases wrinkles. Excessive drinking dehydrates the skin as well as other important organs in your body, impairing nutrient absorption. And letting stress permeate your life, that leads to aged skin by raising cortisol levels and creating inflammation that's hard to manage. People who look young cut that stuff out, or at least they keep it in check. 8. They practice positivity. Optimism matters, and mental and emotional factors will snatch away your youthful glow in the blink of an eye. Negativity shows on your face. Bitterness ages you. Optimistic people carry themselves with more energy, and their aura is warm and inviting. People who look young usually feel young. They laugh, they stay mentally engaged, and they surround themselves with good people. And no, they're not ignoring reality. They're just not letting it ruin their glow. 9. They pay the price. Yeah, not all of you were blessed with baby face. Sorry, haters. Many people who can afford it decide they can't control the aging process, so they buy whatever they need to feel confident and young. Botox, fillers, laser treatments, nothing is off limits if you can pay the price. Often it's not about vanity, but rather about maintenance. There's no shame in outsourcing some of that glow. So, you do you. 10. They know that presentation is everything. People who look young present young. They have modern haircuts, clean grooming, and clothes that actually fit. They aren't trying to look 20, but they also aren't dressing like they gave up a decade ago. Have you seen social media posts talking about the Golden Girls and how women in their 50s and 60s look so different today? These days, women who are older don't settle for that helmet hairstyle, and many even wear their hair long. They dress in bright colors, form-fitting clothes, and carry an air of confidence, which keeps them youthful. Confidence, posture, and a smile. It adds up. And don't sleep on the power of a good, trendy outfit. 11. They stay away from still people. Still people are just that. They are still angry, still bitter, and still stuck. They're still in the exact same place they were when you last saw them. Just because you want to look youthful doesn't mean you have to remain in the same place forever. You can evolve, and you can grow. Youthful people surround themselves with growth-minded folks, and being around evolving energy keeps you evolving. Be in the presence of people who focus on the good aspects of life instead of wallowing in the negative. Bad vibes age you, and quick. So if someone drains your energy every time you see them, that's a wrinkle in progress. So if you want to look younger without a time machine or a celebrity cosmetic surgery budget, it's not just about what you put on your face, it's how you live your life. Eat well, move more, stay curious, avoid bad vibes, and for the love of SPF, please, please, please wear sunscreen. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments, which of these are you already doing, and which ones are you skipping, but no you shouldn't. See you next time.